Gross.
And we are in. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Apologies from Wayne. He's had a bit of a day. Unfortunately, his computer has gone kaput, so he is not able to make it this week. But we are hopeful that he will be back with us next week as normal, because we need some rock, dang it. Yeah. We are Some Other Heroes. We are queer Dungeoneers playing a game of homebrewed Dungeons and Dragons. It's set in a world of floating islands and skyships and strange magics and deep mysteries. My name is Chris. I use he, him. I am the main GM and the producer of this show. With me are three of my wonderful cast. Who will introduce themselves. I'm good, because she wasn't here last week and we missed her terribly. We're going to start with Michelle.
Hi, yeah, I'm back. I'm better now. I'm Michelle. My pronouns are
better
she,
than
her.
ever.
Yeah, better than ever. And today I will be playing Skia, the rogue ranger tiefling.
Amazing. Theo, would you go next, please?
Sure. Hello, I'm Theo. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing the elf wizard Eugene.
All elf, all wizard, all here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And last but not least, Charlie.
Hello, I'm Charlie. I use she, her pronouns, as does Aisling, my satyr, saw, warlock, ball of chaos, but slightly depressed at the moment person.
Because things keep happening. It's terrible. Oh.
Things do be
It's
happening.
not coming up Millhouse. Even a little bit.
We'll get into that in a minute. Before we start, though, we have a couple of tiny bits of admin. The first, and probably the most important of which, is we'd like to shout out our mods. Our mods are Bespectacled Man and Hedgehawk UK, Nikki and Hedge, respectively. These wonderful folks hang about in chat, keep things light and lively, and just keep an eye out for anything that slips past us, for anything that makes other people feel uncomfortable. We run a safe space for LGBTQIA plus people. We also want to keep it completely safe for other marginalised folks. To that end, we have two wonderful people with massive banhammers who will give the bonk to anybody who makes anyone else feel uncomfortable. If you see anything and you think we've missed it and you would like us to have a look at it, please whisper one of these wonderful folks and they will get on it for you. If you, Theo or Charlie haven't hit it already, because they are super quick.
I ain't got time for it. No turfs, no Tories. Ain't got
No
time.
turfs, no Tories.
You'll die. I'm not putting up with that.
Exactly. Cool. Other announcements wise, we don't have a lot at the moment. We do have our regular interval, which has some amazing folks on it. We would like you to check them out if you can. And if you have any projects coming up and you would like to let us know about it, drop us a message on any of our socials at Some Other Heroes, wherever your media is socialed, or drop us an email, someotherheroes@gmail.com, and we can get that onto our interview video and start shouting about it to our audience.
Oh, also real quick, if anyone wants to see portrait close-ups of our new artwork, I put them on my Instagram today. So
Yes, you did.
if anyone wants to
Yes.
see our
Thank
characters
you.
before we get cracking, then they're all up there.
Yeah, they look spectacular. Yeah,
I respect the hustle.
and I shared those as well on our Instagram, so you have twice the chance to kind of find them. So
I'm basically an influencer.
you're basically an influencer. Right. Well, that was super quick today. Super slick. So I guess that just leaves for me to drop the titles. See you in a second. And we're back. And that just leaves me to say... Previously on Some Other Heroes. At some point in time, I'm going to change that, and it's just going to completely throw everything.
I love that noise.
Our friends have been back to the land of dust and shadows to discover that their long-term ally and Ashling's patron, Alabaster, is dying. There is a slim chance to save him, however. Gifted with knowledge from servants of 4 gods, they have fathomed that they can discuss matters directly with the god of death without actually having to die to get in front of them. To that end, they have travelled back to the material plane, to the town of Traders Run, where they have been told reliably that the celebrant of the high celebrant of they who wait beyond the veil is somewhere about and can be reached. They were discussing matters and how to proceed, how they might be able to track down this elusive character that they've never met before, when Skia quite suddenly said, "I think I might have a lead." However, before we get into that, we're going to go backwards for a second and just catch up with Skia. So I'm just going to pop over so that Michelle and I on. So unfortunately, we won't be able to hear Theo and Charlie for a second. We're going to go back to when the servants of the gods met. First off, we didn't really get a chance to talk to Skia about how she is processing all this emotional energy that's going around at the moment. So I would like to ask Michelle, how is Skia feeling? And what does she think?
How she's processing it, she's not. I think she's trying to use all of her training of like kind of go with the flow, because how she actually feels being here in the realm of dusk and shadows is they've been caught in a trap. Like, hearing what everyone's saying, she can understand everyone's motives and she understands why, but ultimately she's like, this is a trap and this was a great way of getting us to do this like really dangerous thing. So I think she is annoyed, but not like at anyone in particular, because again, she can kind of understand everyone's motives. She's annoyed that she let herself get caught in it and has this fear that she is slipping. Like, she's been like roaming, not like roaming with these guys for too long in a bad way, but like, you know, she's not doing her normal job so well.
Yeah.
But she knows Ashley's going through a lot. Rock's not taking it very well. Eugene is feeling so guilty. So I think she's just kind of like, I'm not gonna like put this on them as well. So she's keeping a bit quiet, a bit to herself, a bit like, I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm in a whole other realm. Okay,
yep.
Like things for the past like few weeks for her have been crazy. So she's just like, what's some more crazy? It's all a bit crazy.
It has. I mean, prior to hooking back up with these guys in New Dawn, Skia had barely left the borders if it was not on a mission. of the Empire, and certainly hadn't gone into the ways, a place that wasn't even supposed to exist anymore, and into other realms.
Look,
To talk
she's
to,
like,
yeah.
I'm meant to be doing just normal stuff. I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of something insane, like an insanely magical show. She thinks she's in Game of Thrones, and suddenly, I don't know, she's in Lord of the Rings or something.
And suddenly someone woke a dragon up and all the magic's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Skia probably drifts ever so slightly back during the meeting. Like these strange, wonderful, but very alien creatures.
Yeah.
All with their own designs and purpose. And I think she's quite content to do that and stay there until her sabers start rattling.
Oh no. Oh. It's not me. Can I just like take them out? Like, do you feel like they're about to explode or attack or something? Like,
They're just rattling. As if they're... Not that they want to be pulled, as if they recognise something.
Does it feel like they want to like be free, if you know what I mean?
Have an insight check.
Oh. 24.
24. No, not free. Just want you to be aware that something is watching you, aware of you.
Oh.
And it's at that point you kind of look up to, because I think your instincts probably will kick in at that point. You're like, okay, what, who? Freech, you realise, has not. Her eyes kind of drift where they need to be. She's a very strange creature, but one of them has been settled on you the whole time. Not in a menacing way, just deeply interested, like that kind of way that trying to work out what you are. You know how some animals can stare right through you for ages, just trying to work out. And it's that point in time when you realise that she is settled on you, that you feel that pressure of someone reaching out mentally to you. Freech sees you carry blades belonging to Freech's mother. Freech is interested how you came by these.
Finders keepers?
There's a chuckle, like it's almost like a squawk, but it's a definite laugh and appreciation. Finders where? We thought them long gone.
Oh, this crazy guy got them for his wife and then stored them in his like weird ass like hideout, and then me and my friends went in there and they were there. So finders keepers, you know, he didn't take them from your mother, he took them from...
Yes, blades found tiefling, and now the blades keep the tiefling. This is good.
Okay, you don't want them back?
No.
Alright.
Kind of like, and whilst this is a point in time where the angel is talking, and every time you're finding it difficult not to find your attention pulled to this creature, has that natural sort of energy about it, and everybody's paying attention apart from you and Freech. And you see Freech do something with that strange clawed hand of theirs, and just poking out from under the feathers. And the two of you are standing on a grassy hill in the middle of an open sky.
Okay, well that's different.
Freech invites you into Freech's mind palace.
so clean.
Yes, and big and fast.
Yeah.
The skies used to run forever before the coming of the tainted ones, before the world was thrown into disarray.
Okay.
She doesn't close any distance to you. She just kind of keeps a comfortable distance. She wants to make sure you are. There's this energy that's coming off of her that she knows what it's like to feel hunted or outside. This Queen of the Zephyrs, this being of power, must be hunted by things that are bigger and older and angrier than her. But there's a sense of freedom here. Like you could nearly touch the sky itself and it would answer you. What does the tiefling want?
Oof. I don't know. I just want to keep my friends safe. Stop the land falling out of the sky. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it before. Like, well, I have, but I don't know. It's all for like other people, I guess. Oh shit.
Do you know the goddess whose blades you carry?
Not really. I heard she's like has some relation to the Tempest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Treach kind of settles in a haunch onto their haunches a little bit. When the world was young, a wise priestess tempered the tempest and learned all there was of his ways. The tempest did something unlike it. It fell in love. It took this priestess, the first among all, to himself. But the tempest is a wrathful, greedy thing. And such freedom and beauty and wisdom cannot be held forever. So when his priestess saw a chance, she took a little sliver of his power and carved a path to her own domain,
Oh, good for her.
where she became the Lady of the Winds, a lighter, brighter, freer god, not one of roiling storms or wrathful temperament, but one of gentle breezes and freedom. She is on no one's side, but she will always listen and seek those out who seek freedom for the world. Freach suspects, perhaps, her blades have chosen you because you have that within you.
Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, I've never really been chosen by a weapon before. It's usually me choosing them, but alright. She just like takes them out like, okay, if you want to be with me, that's cool.
They seem almost lighter and shine with a gleam that they haven't before in this place. If you prove yourself worthy of them, if you show them you are a protector of freedom, they will answer you. They will show you more of themselves, and you can use that power to protect those you love.
Sick.
As this time you hear Brock go, "Don't you think, Skia?" I think it snaps you back, and Freach,
Huh?
Freach just does this.
Yeah, I totally agree or disagree. Whatever you just said.
The meeting moves on. And move us back to all four of us. Welcome back, everybody. The meeting moves on. You take in most of what's being said. I think it is quite obvious that you need to travel back to material plane to find this celebrant, this high celebrant. You go back to the camp. You say your goodbyes to Alabaster. Eugene casts the spell. And you find yourself in Trader's Run. This ramshackle, white stone building place of, looks like temporary means for a lot of people. Almost like no one intended to stay here, yet somehow they did. Rock, Eugene and Aisling start discussing a plan. And out of habit, Skia, you touch a certain ring on your finger. More out of curiosity than anything, opening your mind in the way that you were shown. And you hear voices. 2 initially. One feminine, high octave voice, reedy, says, "I think I found him. I think he's moving towards the south. I'll try and see if I can keep up with him." Then a male voice responds, "Do be careful, dear. I know that they aren't against us, but they don't necessarily trust us yet. If it is the celebrant, keep your distance." And then closes down. Without even thinking about it, you suggest perhaps you have a lead.
There are 2 of my people here, also looking for the celebrant.
Oh. What? How do you know that? Where are they?
Well, they're not here. But I just heard them over my ways. Do I reach out to them?
Are they chill?
I mean, yeah, if they're my people, 100%. If
How
they're
do you
people,
know that they're your people?
we have like,
As in Sabina's people.
yeah. I mean, if they're still alive. I mean, the ones that have
Of course.
not been killed. Yeah, there's 2 people here. Do I reach out?
What-
Or
how-
Did you get an idea of where they are or where they're going? Or
Yeah.
they said they're going south, but Skia like looks around to try and like gauge like just an idea of how big this place is. But south of where, you know?
Well, I mean, Trader's Run is not technically a city on a town on one place. It's several islands. It's a whole
Doesn't move, does
thing.
it?
I mean, the islands don't move independently. They're held in place as most are. But yes, it's...
Okay.
Would I be right in thinking they're kind of close if I can hear them?
usually within about 500 meters.
I don't know
Like
how
half
big
a
that
kilometer.
is.
Half a kilometer.
Still don't know. That's Michelle just like that could be down the
Means
street. It
nothing.
could be a city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
A good 20 minutes or so walk for most people.
Okay.
Yeah.
City
I feel like
centre.
Aisling knows exactly how many steps that is.
Then I'll say, you know, they're within like 20 minutes of us, maybe somewhere.
Okay, that's good. And they already know where this celebrant is.
Yeah, one of them seems to know, and she's chasing them.
Okay. Good thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we share the celebrant?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So long as your guys aren't out to like kill them. Because that'd be a bit of a bummer.
They might be.
Well,
so maybe
either
we should
way, I guess that means we should get there quickly. And I guess the quickest way would be to reach out to them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're just
Okay.
looking for a needle in a haystack, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
we don't know what they
that's-
look like.
Yeah. Chris, I didn't recognize the voices at all, did I?
I don't think you'd have met these two.
No. That's cool.
But then that's not really surprising.
No, I don't. It's not like we all know each other. I think Skia will try and reach out on the ring, and I think it's in like dancer code. That's essentially like, "Hey, I'm here." Like,
That's weird. Dance
What you doing?
what's that? What's happening?
You cool?
You have to tell me, otherwise it's entrapment.
Like someone who is not got a current mission but is around, kind of cool. Like, hey, I'm here. Do you need a hand? Like, what's up? Sounds like
Local
you're chasing
skiers
someone.
in
Do you
your
want a hand?
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single dancers are in your area right now.
Yeah.
I think you know that although it would be their mission if you are available, like people who have this ring tend to be a little further up the rung in the know of
Yeah.
things. So yeah, I think you reach out, you mask a lot of what you're saying in code that you know that dancers should know.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Skylar.
A third voice comes on. Wasn't aware of anyone particular travelling through this way. Perhaps we should convene and have a drink first. Meet us at the Lost Lintel. Ask Barry for if he's watering down the red. He'll see you through.
Nazi, you cheapskate.
And then you feel the ring cut off.
Yeah. So I'll just write it down. Skia goes to say something sarky back, and then it's like, no, these are colleagues.
This is not your normal crew.
Yeah. Okay. They said to meet them at the Lost Lintel. Whatever that is.
Okay.
Rock goes, I know what that is.
Oh,
Of
good.
course you do. Of course you do. Lead the way. Yeah. You lead the way.
Like, right
Wait,
now.
wait. How are we approaching this? Are we all going there?
Yeah, 'cause
or
we're
should
not
we sit on another
dancers.
table and pretend that we don't know you?
With newspapers with holes in them.
Yeah. Great idea. Yeah,
I
just
don't
in
know
case
that
it's...
the newspapers are necessary, but just so that we're
Doesn't matter,
nearby,
but
because
it's
I think
okay.
if we all turn up, that's probably a spy faux pas,
Well-
right?
They won't know what I look like. So we can all just go in, and then I will, like, go off. Or, maybe, like, you guys walk in first, and I'll, like, sneak in behind you. Like, I've been using you as cover or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Sounds
I
good.
just
Do
want
we
to
sit down at
scope
the
these
same
guys
table?
out. You three do, yeah. Because if anyone asks, you're Parshkikk chosen. You're the heroes of Cloud Sky,
Okay.
yeah? That's where you're from, yeah.
I'm going to opt to we're just traveling adventurers here. Schrader's,
Yeah, no one knows who you are.
Schrader's run is well, let's just put it this way. Keep your purses very close and don't take anything offered until you know exactly what you're getting.
Oh, it's like face shit. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good.
This is one of those places. Always wanted to come to a place like this. Okay. I'm going to apologize now if I steal something and get us in trouble. But you know, when in Rome, you know.
I
Who's
tell you,
Rome?
I tell you not to, but I think that would just encourage you at
You
this
could-
point.
It would.
So Rock leads you through these strange little back alleys and things like that, and you're like, well, there must be a main street around here, and then you quickly realise this town is nothing but back alleys. Like any open space that people have built had, they've built on quickly.
Horrid.
It's bustling but not crowded. Lots of people moving back and forth, lots of people selling wares. It is seconds before people start. They kind of gauge you all, and then immediately there's people kind of trying to push things in Eugene and Ashling's hands.
I just slap their hands. No.
I take the things and immediately drop them.
I think there's a couple that see that you're Fae, and they kind of go to, and then they back off, because sometimes
Yeah.
that's not worth the trouble. It's it
A lot
is
of people
mostly
say that about me.
humans and halflings, and the occasional half elf or elf. Lots of orcs and goblins, but the majority are humans. Mostly like a mixture of backgrounds, and as most of the scattered lands is, but all wearing quite light, loose clothing, which you'll recognise as being Ashore, like quite popular in Ashore, which is a warmer part of the scattered lands in general. Think Tortuga with actual white buildings, as opposed to just
Like
shacks.
Greek Tortuga.
Yeah.
I like it.
Everyone is quite friendly, and Rock explains as he goes that Trader's Run is not so much a town as an accident that happened into a town. It started even the name Trader's Run is actually a joke. Traders didn't used to come here. It was where smugglers gathered to try and move their goods, where they could lose Daclanian ships in the strange rocky islands that are quite hard to navigate if you don't know what you're doing.
Welcome to perfectly legitimate Businessburg.
Absolutely. As it grew, it attracted more legitimate business, people who actually pay taxes, etc. And when Luis Defal formed Ashore into a nation by joining together the pirate princes and electing Mossy Dillweed as the first admiral, it reluctantly became an official trading post across the south and runs between the Albatross and Daklan. It's all on the outer edges. In fact, when you kind of get peaks of the outer edge, you can just about make out the far shield. So that is how far south you are right now. I think with some prodding and prompting, you figure out that Julie has legitimate and illegitimate business here, which is why Rock knows it. He came with her several times, and a couple of times by himself. He tends to clam up when you ask him for details, because it's clearly a part of his history that he's not particularly proud of. Doesn't take long, about 20 minutes, and you come across what you generously call a tavern, which is actually some of those buildings where someone's knocked through the walls. And you figure out very quickly why it's called Lost Lintel. Where there was a doorway at one point, the whole thing has been ripped out and just fabric just draped loosely to kind of let people in and out and stop insects and things too much. It is bustling inside. Lots of voices chatting and singing. What would you like to do?
Once I've untangled the door from my horns, I'd like to, I don't know, get a drink and then sidle up to Skia and be like, which ones are they?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm looking. And Skia's like talking to Aisling and then just doing it, and she's listening out intently for Barry. Like, she's assuming like the person behind the bar, but she's just waiting for that confirmation. Or
Smart.
Barry is a huge red-skinned orc. Quite common down here, but like as we've discussed before, red-skinned orcs are much more rare in the north. Big, cheerful chap. Some point he's lost one of his tusks, which is starting to grow back through. So he kind of has one that's little at the moment and one that's quite big, which he's carved into. He wears very little, like a loose vest. You hope that he doesn't serve too much food because he's very hairy as well. But everyone seems to have time for him. He seems to be not only the barkeep but the bouncer. You see as this tabaxi gets a bit rowdy, he just literally picks them up by the scruff of the neck and walks them outside and drops them and goes, "All right, and you can come back when you're sober." And then marches back behind the bar.
Yeah, Skia's like, I'm looking for that guy. And this is like, okay, stay together, stay close. Also, keep your hands on your pouches. There are lots of people in here. And then Skia will just sidle over to. I think she'll wait for him to get behind the bar again, so it just looks like she's ordering a drink, and then she'll ask him if he's watering down the red.
He leans very closely into you as if he's offended and slaps one of those big meaty palms on what's technically a wooden door over 4 barrels. I do not water down my red, but if you and your friends would like to check my wares to make sure, I can arrange that.
That would be great, thank you.
Follow me.
I just grab whoever's nearest and hope that they all come like a chain.
Have you tied them together again?
Yeah. We like mittens that you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
Mittens are stabbing.
Yeah.
He walks you back to this place is actually bigger than you think, to what looks like an actual door, which he then lifts and moves sideways, and it looks quite heavy. And just behind is what you can only assume is a makeshift hideout. There's a bench thrown up in the middle, like barrels for chairs, plans and maps of the local area across the walls. And he kind of, as he goes, he just kind of looks at you and goes, "I really liked her. If you can help them find out what happened, I'd appreciate it."
Wait, what happened? What do you mean, what happened?
"Your friends will tell you when they arrive."
Okay. Skia's just going to try and take in every piece of information she can from like all over this place. She's got a little notebook out and she's like trying to copy as much down as possible.
Make me Maybe a perception check, I think.
24.
Nice.
Observant.
It's busy in Dinny, and there's lots of traders here, and you pick up pieces of conversation about this is the place that rumors come easily. This is a place where traders talk about their business. This is where information from other nations changes hands whether people want it to. And after a few flagons, it's the sort of place that a clever dancer could pick up a lot of secrets about imperial threats or other matters that are interest to the Empire. This is exactly the sort of place that you would expect a dancer to ingratiate themselves.
Yeah. This makes sense. Did you say there's like stuff on the wall, like plans and stuff in this?
Like
hideout?
maps
Oh,
and notes and things like that.
yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Ashling's well into the maps. Is there anything that she could gauge from them?
She gets a very good feel for the layout of the islands that make up Traders Run.
Awesome. She's going to scribble down anything that she hasn't already scribbled down.
Yeah. Skia and Eugene, however, can both make an investigation check if they want to have a look around.
I do. I'm so not good at it though. But I'm just following Eugene like, yeah.
Doing a really good thinking pose.
Yeah.
You're doing that dad thing when you have your hands behind you.
Yes!
Following
Occasionally
Eugene
not-
around, being like,
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
I got a 27.
Nice. What did
And a
Skia
13 for ski.
Hey.
13. Amazing. Now, a lot of this is in code, Eugene. I think that's where Skia needs to step in and kind of explain what she can. It looks like whoever is using this room is looking for someone who is missing or someone who calls that person to be missing. As you're going through, you do find a couple of pieces of paper that are interesting on the desk. And you notice that someone has written calling in big letters, and then from an arrow, celebrant, exclamation mark. Own mission, could they help? What is everyone's passive perceptions?
19.
19?
24.
24?
18.
18. Skia, you're the only person who picks up on the scuff as something is moved. And then you kind of turn instinctually and you see a halfling woman kind of coming through a small gap in the wall. Oh, right, are we going to have a problem? I don't really want to fight people who've made their way into this room. Officially, like.
No, just an alert. Sorry. I'm in.
She kind of dusts herself off, and she's quite a pretty little thing. Like, she's even done things like run flowers through her hair to try and seem less. And she's wearing, despite the fact she just crawled through a space, she's wearing like a light gown to make that you would kind of pass off as something that someone would wear if they're a saleswoman or a flower girl or something on the like, which is kept immaculately clean. As she steps up, you do notice she sleeves a knife, which she was holding.
Definitely Skia's people.
Yeah. I just make sure. I think Skia will make sure she's between this person and her friends, because she trusts them, but she's also a bit like, I don't know who to trust anymore.
She walks over and she grabs a bottle of water from one of the from the top of one of the barrels. The others will be here shortly. Please take a seat.
Okay.
And she kind of goes, looks at all three. She goes, You can call me Wilden. Wilden Elderbrush, if you have to call me anything.
All right, Wilden. What are you doing here, Wilden?
Wilnan, sorry.
Oh, Wilnan. Sorry,
Wilnan.
Wilnan.
I mean, officially, you're in my hideout. I should be asking you what you're doing here.
That is fair. But I asked first, so I will.
It's at this time that there's a slight knock at the panel. Oh, there we are. Well, we're going to all get answers shortly, aren't we? And the door is slid to one side, and a very well-dressed half-elf, like wood, forest touch with slight greening to the skin, like light greeny brown hair that kind of goes down to the middle of their waist.
He's pretty.
They kind of enter, and next to them is a very, very elegant, very delicate looking human man, who, as he comes in, I think Skia, with your passive perception, you pick up, has 3 bands noting him as not only a dancer, but a professional courtesan.
Oh, damn.
Just before these people came in, I did want to quickly cast Detect Magic.
Of course, yeah.
Hell
yeah. You look around. There are a couple of wards that stop sound leaving this room, and there are wires that you recognize as alarm.
Mm-hmm.
If the door had not been lifted for you by the right person, there's a sigil on the back that would have made it explode. One of these people, if they are not a magic caster, they have got the right tools on their person. Not as powerful as you, but certainly enough to kind of burn this room and get out if they need to. If you've still got that up when these other 2 join, you notice nothing magical on either of them apart from the 3 bands, but you already know that those bands are specifically designed so that if anything happens to this individual, someone knows, someone is told. That is how courtesans operate. They have a safety network and supported by their fellows and individuals who look out for them when they're working. The half-elf nods to all of you, and their eyes linger on Rock ever so slightly.
I stand in front of him.
Of course.
The human kind of wafts in gently and goes, "Oh, there you are, Wilnan. I am absolutely famished. Pass it over, dear. Pass it over. Oh, look at you four. You are delicious, all of you. Just flown in.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to tell us all about it. Don't be rude, Wilnan. Let's pull up our guests some chairs and we'll just have a chat. My name is Maxil. You're delighted.
Thanks,
Legend.
Maxil. Pleasure to meet you.
And my quiet but intelligent friend there is Ocean. And you've already met the ever effervescent Wilnan. If you don't stop, I'm going to stab you. Right. Well, let's just get this party started. I should just get us a bottle of wine. And Rock goes, "Oh, please."
Yeah, that's what he needs.
And they pull in some chairs and they sit. You give you guys some space so that you can sit away from them, so you feel safe. And then they sit, the 3 of them, almost like they're giving you your group an interview. Actually,
Oh shit.
Ocean looks at all of you. I am assuming from the way that people move that, and looks to Skia, you are the individual whom talked to us on the ring.
Yeah, it's just
What do you mean?
me.
We don't give off sneaky spy ninja vibes?
Yeah,
For
these are my
real.
friends. They sort of, we're a package deal.
I like the idea of Skia going in and immediately being in a Spider-Man pose.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, it's me. Okay, so you're looking for someone, we're looking for someone. We just got here. You know, maybe we help you out, maybe you help us out. You can finish up here, we can finish up here. We all go on our merry way, and nobody gets stabbed.
Well, I tend not to stab those who do the dance if I can help it. However, you're in a very different situation, aren't you, my dear?
Yes. What do you mean by that?
And at this point, Maxwell goes, I knew who she was.
God. Okay.
You
Oh my
are...
God, you like famous or something?
Well, like more like infamous.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, I didn't try it. Okay, if I had tried it, it would have happened. There is no try.
Wilnon kind of looks at who? And Maxwell just kind of goes, Skia. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh
I'm
my
glad I
God,
didn't
did
try
they-
and stab you.
Did they have posters of me or something?
Oh, not this far south.
Oh, wait, but there are posters of me.
Oh my god, you got posters.
Oh,
Oh
my
wait, not good
God.
ones.
Ossian kind of leans back and goes, it's just as well that you appeared here and not in the Empire at the moment. Things are still noisy.
Yeah.
However, we are very far from the Empire and always very far from the truth of the matter, and I personally would like to believe that someone with your reputation would not have acted in that way without some very good cause or a lie behind the truth.
Yeah. Well, thanks. It's good. It's good. It's nice to know that you have some faith in me. Are you guys are you all okay? You've not been attacked or anything?
They kind of pass a look between them, which I have an insight check off of all three of you.
Okay.
26.
24.
24.
26.
26.
Oh yeah, we all see everything.
Nice. They don't want to talk about it, and they are kind of gauging, but they feel like they need to, and they're kind of gauging amongst themselves who's going to be brave enough to say it. And I think they're kind of looking to Ossian to make that decision. It seems like Ossian by de facto is the leader of this little party. Mostly their skill sets are obviously very different, and Ossian
Can you
from the
remind
way
me, is Ossian the
Half-elf.
half-elf?
Non-binary
Oh,
half-elf.
I dig it, right.
They seem to be very together, very collected. There's something very Clark-like about them, almost like, and Skia, you would know this. There are dancers and there are dancers. There are dancers for every type of job. The calling is about what you want to achieve. It would not surprise you if Ossian is less of a fighter and more of a clerical expert of some kind.
Yeah. Yep.
Maxil is very obvious. Maxil is a companion, someone who specializes in getting people to open up. Maxil probably knows how to defend himself, but is likely more about sleeping with the right people, coaxing out information and passing it on. Wilnan's the hardest to read. You saw Wilnan's blade, and she, by confession, said that she's happy she didn't try and stab you. You kind of get Sibylla energy off of her, like she's newish, but she's still quite sneaky.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Eventually, Ossian kind of relents and folds their hands in their lap. None of us are in danger, but this is also not our area. We have all come here in search of a missing sister.
Who's missing?
About 5 months ago, the local dancer went missing. We only found out about it because, apart from Barry, we have a few agents that she was talking to, and some of them got very concerned. She also is... she stands out. Noonzel Briesh is... And you hear Rock snort. Birish is a Emerald Dragonborn name. Yes. This far south. She was very good.
Cool.
About 5 months ago, she went missing.
Oh.
We've been trying to track down what happened to her. We have limited hope that we will find her, but we would like to find the individuals responsible and ensure that they meet a similar end.
Yeah.
We had decided to move on until recently, when the high celebrant of the god of death themselves showed up, saying there was something evil in this town and that they were going to purge it.
What does that mean?
Uh-huh.
That's why we stayed.
Jesus. Okay.
If we have no proof, but if Noonzel was investigating something and it was beyond her ability, it may be related to whatever this is. We only know the High Celebrant by reputation. Indeed, it is known that if the High Celebrant shows up, for whatever cause they are working towards, it is usually in the interest of the world itself.
Okay. Is this high celebrant, like, are we looking for them as if they're a good guy, or are we looking for them as if they're a bad guy?
Yes. Also, they have access to magics that... Oh, yes, they are. We think they are good. Yes. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You kind of said yes to, like, both the things.
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't hear
that. Is the answer.
I was excited to respond to you.
Okay. That's fine, I
and-
get that too.
Yeah. Oh, she's delightful. Can we keep her?
No.
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 No. Thanks.
We were tracking. We think he is somewhere in the south. They are somewhere in the south at the moment. We have a visual recognition. You will see them. They wear very heavy robes and are carrying a mace that is made from a branch and a skull.
Sick
I thought they
aesthetic.
liked to be like secretive and not let anyone know that they were
Yeah, sounds real subtle.
I
affiliated
think
with the god of death.
I
That's my
know.
understanding.
It
That they were
is.
in hiding. That seems sort of.
You would have to
counterintuitive.
ask them about it when we track them down.
I'm trying gonna be sneaky wearing a full skeleton morph suit, like la la la.
Yeah, but let's be
Found
honest.
it.
Have you seen necromancers? They wear that shit all the time.
Yup. Drake's in that shit.
I mean, there's a few members of the court that are quite favour of that sort of armour and things as well. So,
Cool.
Okay, so we need to find this guy and find this celebrant and ask him.
and we also thought if we could help him out, if he doesn't reveal anything that leads directly to Noonzel, maybe with his connection, we could at least finally confirm whether she is gone.
And when you've done that, can we borrow him?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do what we need. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Yeah, don't worry, Ashley. We just need a chat, it's fine.
It seems our missions align. May I find out a little bit about why you're here, apart from to find the celebrant?
Oh, yeah, so we're here to find the celebrant.
Yeah, we need
love you,
to
Skia.
find the celebrant.
For fun.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah. It's totally
Last
Do
fun.
you,
one on my
do you
list is
often find
celebrant.
high champions of the goddess of death for funds?
Yeah, you know those
Gotta
books
catch
when you're
'em all,
little?
you know?
Yeah, you...
Yeah, this is the last one we have to get,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Ah.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
100%
We're sort of-
it.
a bit
It's-
urgent about it.
Yeah. Right.
Is this so? Where's Walther the bugbear situation? I had those books growing
Yeah.
up.
Exactly. Yes, exactly that. You know, just keeps my skills sharp while I'm in this situation. I can't go home.
I know well enough not to press if you cannot share, but your skills and aid would very much be welcome, particularly since, and it kind of looks around, our skills do not necessarily lie in the combat field.
Yeah, no, I've already realized I could take you all out like a couple of ways.
Believe
No,
me.
no offense. I just...
No, none taken. There are dancers and there are dancers. So. And
Okay.
perhaps if you do feel like it later, you can tell us how you got mixed up with Parshkikk's Chosen, of all people.
Oh my god.
These scavenger
Recognised
hunts.
us.
Yeah, we needed a fourth member for the team. We have to
Yeah.
have
I
four
see.
We met in a
people.
geocaching forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which
Okay.
case, if you are happy to work with us, we can use the ring to carry on communicating. We were heading south. We believe that was the last time the individual was sighted. Where did you think they were, Wilnan? There's an old temple to the 12 seats. And I think, from what I heard, there was somebody said that they saw somebody doing a miracle there, which I probably think is probably some subtle healing or something. But when I asked about it, they said they were big, dark robes, and they, seemed right to me. The other place was the docks, and she looks at Maxwell. Maxwell kind of goes, "Oh well, if it's the docks, I can probably suggest we try there. I am very familiar with much of the clientele there. I might be able to get
Okay.
information quicker. Can I?"
So check
Go.
out the docks, and we'll check out the temple.
That sounds good to me. Do you want me to mark it on your map?
Ashley gets out whatever map of the area she's got.
Yeah.
She does that, and she also, she kind of, without drawing on your map, she kind of points out a couple of things. Also, if you take the alley down here, you can't see it because it's kind of behind like a fence, but it lifts up. You can take a shortcut through here. It will save you some time. And she kind of effectively shows you about 4 or 5 secret entrances to get through.
Aisling loves that shit. Yeah, she makes all those notes on the map. Is there anywhere here that isn't an alleyway, though?
The docks,
Okay.
the temple, municipal hall. That's about it.
Right. Cool. Okay.
Have you ever been to Vadarat?
Yeah.
What did you think about Vadarat?
I can't remember what to do.
Vadarat was very crowded and very busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and very
right.
higgledy-piggledy, so...
No, nothing made sense. It was badly organised and...
See, that's what I said as well. And then we came here and I'm like, this place just doesn't make sense.
No,
Who
it doesn't
designs...
fucking move.
Oh, that is true. Where have you been at Moves?
It's, Sky.
The sky moves.
Don't worry about it.
Can't map the sky.
Yeah. I think Ashton kind of looks at Skia as if to be like, I kept a secret.
Skia picks up from Wilnan. She kind of gives her a look and as if to say, all right, keep your secrets.
I ain't dropping no eaves, sir.
Well, we'll best be on our way. If you need anything, please come back to this space. Barry will fix you up with food and drink if you need it. Please be careful. We are only a ring's call away if anything happens.
Yeah, okay. You too. If you need us, we'll come. I don't know if I want to know actually.
Go on.
I think she just kind of whispers to, like, leans into one of them, like, how bad is it in the Empire?
Ossian looks sad. It's bad. But we're doing what we can.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Rock,
Okay.
as you kind of turn back, Rock is staring right at both of you, and you get the impression he might have heard what you said.
Alright, come in. We gotta, we're not gonna win this prize if we don't find a celebrant, so let's go.
Yeah, gotta get the prize. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it like a fifth? If this is like a fifth cleric, you get a stamp and you get a free cleric or something.
Yeah, we need a cleric.
But that would be useful too.
It would be very
We do often find ourselves in need of a cleric.
Yeah, 50% of us. Wait, 75% of us have died. So
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
that's a high percentage, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, when it goes, we hope you find the celebrant before we do. We only want to ask him some questions.
Yeah, that celebrant is us. Like, Ski's gone along with this joke for a bit, but then, like, leans into Eugene and is like, do you think we could actually convince him to join us?
Well, wait, let's meet them first. We might not want them to join.
Yeah, that's
An
true. Their
arsehole.
aesthetic might clash with ours. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, they carry around a giant skull, so...
Yeah, I'm like, is it gonna be cool or weird? It's one or the other.
Yeah. It's never anything
You
in
tr-
between.
No.
You travel with Aisling, you're used to both.
Yeah, that is true.
But Ashley's like a fun time weird, not like a spooky necromancer weird.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fun spooky?
Darkest Timeline Aisling would be fun necromancy weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Could still happen. You make your way out into the streets. It is probably about early afternoon, I would have thought, at this point in time. You travel through... Are you being sneaky and stealthy, or are you just going directly to where you need to be?
I think sort of directly where we need to... I don't know. I think I want to be sneaky.
Is there any need for us to be sneaky? Would
I don't-
anybody know who we are?
Yeah,
We're just
but-
people going to a place, right?
Yeah, but I'm paranoid that they recognise us as Parshkikk's chosen. So I think it's fine.
I think the implication there was the dancers knew who you
The
were.
dancers, okay. Then yeah, I think we'll just go sort of straight there,
You
but
can
I'll just
keep
be
an
cute.
eye out.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Yeah, Ashley's gonna follow Skia's lead, just sort of waiting to see if it's sneaky time.
Ready to go.
That's how she sneaks, Scooby-Doo style.
I think I'd prep everyone more, like, we're not sneaking, but again, hold your pouches. If anyone talks to you, just keep moving.
Just head button.
And at one point where Aisling feels a tug on the bag of holding,
Aye!
and she spins around and there's a gnomish child.
Get off!
Trust me, you don't want to steal that bag.
Yeah!
No, maybe
Okay.
let them
It's
steal
full of
that one.
cheese and a wet book.
Oh
my
yeah, the
goodness.
wet
This
book!
smells so bad in
Not
there.
that little wet book.
Cheese and wet book.
Oh yeah, that Yankee Candle is choice.
Said no one ever.
Is
Said
that just
Aisling always.
a bag of moulding?
Ew.
I love that idea.
This grosses me, Charlie, out.
Alright, let's move.
As you make your way through, you you encounter the normal sort of press of people. There is a lot of chatter. People offer to sell you absolutely everything they can. Sometimes stuff that you're pretty sure they don't own themselves.
Fucking crypto bros.
Pretty sure that guy was a beggar 5 streets ago, and now he's trying to sell you fruit from this guy's stand. And
Everyone's a hustler here. You
everyone's-
respect it,
yeah.
but also not me.
yeah,
What about grind set?
Yeah.
yeah. All the boys are grinding. All the girls are girl bosses.
Yeah.
Everybody else is in a
Avon
capitalist house there.
salesperson there.
It doesn't even know how they got there, but you know, the new dimension, new customers. That's all they're thinking.
NFTs. It's a whole thing.
But if you buy this spell, it'll be yours and yours alone.
Those are the NFT here stands for non-refundable tresims. The cat.
Nice. Aw. I want an NFT.
Now I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just street cats that someone's taped wooden wings to.
Not actual person.
Incredible.
You move forward and you eventually come to a slightly more open area, and you see what is quite obviously a temple at the top of some stairs. Opens up into a little causeway area where there are less people here than you thought. You'd have thought this is the sort of place that somebody would set up a market or something along those lines. Steps go up, and someone's planted lovely little plants at the top. And then at the top of the stairs is someone in robes who is standing talking to an elderly woman. Dark-skinned, sharp-eyed, wearing like robes of god of the hall, the god of revelry and joy. Sees you coming
Oh,
up.
Hall.
Yeah, hall. God of the golden hall. God of revelry. You see the little old lady kind of like just kind of chatting away, and he's being very patient and kind and gentle and sort of thing, and then she takes his hand and pats it and strolls away, and he turns and sees you all approaching and double takes a little bit. Unfamiliar to these parts. I have not seen you here before. How may I be of assistance? My name is Sir Gilgreth.
Hi, Sir Gilgriff. We're looking for the High Celebrant. We believe they are here.
I am afraid that I have not seen the High Celebrant here.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Straight a fucking way.
Oh, 33.
Oh my god.
This guy is lying through his teeth.
Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
And there's also something about him that's not quite right, and you can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay.
Delicious. I love this.
Oh, you've not seen them? Okay. Do you mind if we wait inside?
All children are welcome to the seats of the 12.
We're actually adults. Is that okay?
He actually pauses if he doesn't quite know how to answer that. Even those of the Fae are welcome to kneel and talk to the gods if they wish, or just enjoy the calm and beauty of this wondrous place.
Okay.
Skia's keeping an eye on him. Like, Skia's like ushering people in and seeing if he's gonna follow us in or if he's like about to make a run for it.
He starts moving up the stairs. I think with that high insight, we'll roll it over, and I think you see him do something with one hand, and then there's a screech behind you. As that little old lady who's got to the bottom of the steps, this strange, tall being in a long cloak with a death shroud over their face appears and is grabbing for her.
Good God.
What the hell? What the hell? Stop it!
Mercy, what devilry is this? Please, you seem like you are capable. Please help her.
Stop it! I know it's you. She's like, don't make me bring out my daggers. I know you're lying. Look, it's a very fun show. Great lady, you're doing a great job. Come on.
Woman looks like she's genuinely in distress. This thing
like,
like big thing.
It's fine.
If the rest of us can see this, could I counterspell the spell?
Ooh.
It is not a spell.
Oh.
Oh.
In that case, this is like an entity, right? That's appeared.
It does seem to be, yes.
In that case, can I try and banish it?
Yeah, go for it.
Love it.
What do they need to roll?
I think it's a wisdom save or something.
If this works, I
No,
love
it's
the idea
charisma.
of Eugene
Charisma.
essentially control Zedding this creature.
Yeah, and I think Skia's not even looking
I
over it because
want to save the old lady.
No, I
she
love it.
knows that she knows that Eugene's got this, or like she knows that someone's got this, so she's just like,
Yeah, you keep your eyes on him. I'll
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
and...
Eugene's just like, I don't think.
Eugene said no.
Actually, no.
This creature disappears.
Bye, Felicia.
Because it rolled really badly. And the little old lady and starts running away as fast as possible. Monsters! Monsters!
It's not monster. It's like a monsters. What'd you do that for?
And he kind of
Yeah,
leans in close to you for a second, Skia, and goes, "Wretched interfering, you have the smell of the Empire all over you."
How rude. Who are you?
Kind of looms and grows in height. Like his skin breaks and his gold crown, like horns, come out the back.
Cool.
Huge bat-like wings drop from his arms. You are standing before a fiend.
Oh, you're not the celebrant.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh, this sounds so cool. I'm sure everything's fine. We're not doing initiative or anything when we
amazing.
get back.
No, that's fine.
No, you're going to talk your way out of this one, definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing. We are going to take a short break. We're going to take 10 minutes, be back here about 1:30. Is that right, guys? Cool.
Maybe like a couple of minutes after. if
Maybe
that's
a
okay.
couple of minutes after. Well, I'll be back for 1:30, and I will, when you get here, we'll get back. So expect us about 1:30. If you're hanging around, check out the wonderful people in our intermission. They are all lovely creatives. They're really wonderful, warm people doing wonderful things around the internet. They're lovely. We like them a lot, and we think you will too. In the meantime, we're going to get some drinks, and see you in a second. Bye!
Love you, bye.
Bye.
And we are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Some Other Heroes. Before the break, we have been investigating, trying to figure out where the celebrant is hiding, and we've met some other dancers out on a mission in this area, where Skia was able to briefly catch up a little bit about what's going on in the Empire and assess the situation. Now our friends have made their way to a Temple of the 12, where a mysterious priest has revealed themselves as actually a fiend and unleashed something evil in the area.
Classic priest behaviour, that.
Yeah, typical priest behaviour, I think. No. I would like everybody, please, to roll me some initiative. And would somebody, when they've got a second, roll me for rock?
I'll see how... Oh, that went wrong.
And whilst you guys are doing that, give me a second. I'm just going to switch the
Who's
music
rolling
on.
for rock?
I can.
Cool.
I'm just going to jump us over to 5 players.
Have we got a tactical map?
We have got a tactical map.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's pretty.
Tactical mode. Ooh.
Eightfold press. Thank you very much for another beautiful map.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Okay, so I
Look
don't.
at our cool new tokens and skiers in battle mode.
Yeah, battle mode.
It looks
Hang
so
on one
cool.
second. Appear to have no Michelle. What's going on there?
Oh,
I can hear you. I can't
need
see
to
you.
refresh.
Hang on.
Oh,
Are you? Have I lost you? What's going on?
oh mon dieu.
Ski's gone full stealth. That I'm
Apparently
Yeah,
no
that-
Theo either, according to
Got
her.
no Theo
Oh.
either. That's weird. But Eugene's here. Hang on.
How can Eugene exist without Theo?
Never seen them in the same room at the same time.
There we go. Something got very confused here. There's a
Are we back?
Eugene. And there's a Michelle. Ah, look at that.
I'm here.
Go.
I'm back.
Beauteous.
And for, I don't think my guys can see because it's on the stream, but in Rock's place it says sipping wine and judging.
Mwah. Spot on.
Amazing. Cool. Right. Having fixed that, this is what you see. So this creature, I think, Skia, if you'd like to, I'm going to move you up here.
Yeah, I think I would have been pretty close to it.
Yeah. And Aisling and Rock on the other side. Eugenie, I think you're about there. And this creature appears here.
This music's cool.
No, that's not right. That's the wrong one.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, they look cool.
Yeah.
Whoever that was.
There we
I
go.
like it. It's like a Kenku that's been through a dishwasher.
Oh, this guy looks sick.
Oh, nice. Can we just join with this guy?
Yeah, whatever your deal is, we'll join you.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with Aisling, what did you roll for your initiative, please?
12.
A 12. Eugene.
A dirty 20.
Dirty
Oh,
20. Nice.
Limbo wizard.
Michelle, what did Skia get?
22.
22. And could someone please roll for Rock for me?
I rolled an 8 on the dice.
Nice.
8 on the dice. So he gets a 12 as well, but I think he's slightly faster than Aisling.
Yeah.
We will start. Top of the round. This guy will float back to here using his legendary action to move.
Cool.
And second legendary action, he will hold up his hands and slam them into the ground, and you see sand drops away from the like as if it was concealing things that you couldn't see.
Is
And
Angara?
Maybe. 4 figures like the one that Eugene banished.
Yay!
Oh no, I don't like their vibe.
Oh, they're horrible.
Or 3, sorry.
No,
Oh, I don't.
I'm out.
They're
They're
all,
out.
again,
Not
this
joining with the hot villain anymore.
all tall with these long shrouds over their, like death masks over their faces. And as he floats away, he goes, "Name your price, and it won't cost you your soul at the worst, but what would it take for you to just go away and leave me alone?" That will make it. Skiers, go!
Oh, it is generous. Can I... First of all, Skia is going to do insightful fighting and try and look for that weakness.
Amazing, I love that.
For a 21.
Cool. Actually, a creature with a decent deception for a change.
Yeah, he might beat this.
Dang it.
Dang it, indeed.
Meets beats.
Ah,
It was a tie.
bullshit.
Okay. Okay, well we still move. Ski's gonna run up and be like, "How about tell us what you're doing here?" And she's got 40 feet of movement because it's her first turn.
Nice.
And then we'll make 3 attacks. First one is a natural 20.
Amazing.
So we'll stick a D4 on that for favoured foe. You rolled 2 1s on my damage dice. Incredible.
Nice.
So
But those, I mean,
10.
obviously we're using crunchy quits. Crunchy quits? Crunchy quits.
Quits.
Crunchy crits. So,
That's an 18 on the first.
yep.
18 points of damage. That's a 24 to hit on the second.
That will hit.
That's 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Come out of here. And then final hit. More than whatever the last one was. So I'm just like, it's more than what I rolled. And that's 3, 4, 5, plus 6, 11. Another 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Totaling 41 points of damage in one round. That
Good
is
God.
pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
That is
but
pretty
she's,
good.
like, she is like, I'm gonna fight you, but also kind of have a conversation with you at the same time. Like, okay, so what are you doing here? Maybe we'll leave you alone.
Awesome. He will respond on his go.
Beautiful.
Can it makes it Eugene's go? Because my guys all rolled quite low.
Bummer.
Sorry, I'm just checking distances.
This music is awesome and very stressful.
Definitely not close enough to do
I do like floats, but legendarily. From Rooney. It's sickening as he just floats backwards.
Eugene will move here and I will cast haste on Skia.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
Gotta go fast.
I'm gonna go so fast.
And that is my turn.
Amazing. Cool. That will turn it down to Ashling's go.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to shimmy up to... Yeah. I'm going to shimmy up to here. Alright, sweet. And then I'm going to bonus action hex the big lad.
Cool.
Big lad.
Big lad.
Big lad, big
With
lad.
disadvantage on strength checks.
Strength. Awesome.
And then I just want to see what the deal is with their fire nest, because they're, or would I already know? 'Cause would I know that
You
they're a
have
fiend?
no idea. Fiends are like, just because it's a fiend does not necessarily mean they are resistant or immune to fiend. There are several dimensions that have fiends, and they all are slightly different.
Okay.
Not
all
all
right. Well, in
fiends,
that
actually.
case, I'm gonna not all fiends. I'm gonna cast firebolt just so I can gauge where we're at.
Yeah.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
See what happens.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Nice.
Come on, Gil.
Where are all my d10s at? Come here. Alright, cool. Lovely. 5. That's 12 damage. Fire. And then, because they're hexed, it is another 4 necrotic.
Awesome. They seem to take damage. Necrotic energy just disappears.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Ooh. Interesting.
Okay. That's what I'll
amazing.
say where I am.
Thank you very much. That will make it Rock's go.
Come on, Rock, get in here.
Get in there, my son.
Go on, Rock.
Fuck 'em up.
And he's going to try something different. He pulls out his sword, and it's immediately like turns into the giant the giant great sword that you have seen before. But he runs his finger along it, and he seems to be saying something, murmuring something in Draconic, and the blue light of it turns almost like an ashy black. As he casts Wrathful Smite.
Ooh.
And he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 just in front of Aisling and adopts a defensive pose. That is his go.
Cool.
Next up, one of these skeletons, skeletal creatures, like just, and is going to jump down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up to Skia.
Oh, let's go.
Skia's like,
Your AC is +2 because of haste.
It is amazing,
Oh,
thank
nice.
you.
Just
"Ace is
FYI.
great."
I always forget about that. I remember
Yeah.
the extra attack, but does
I
it give you a
get-
+2 to deck saves as well? or something?
You get advantage on deck saves.
Advantage on deck saves, that's it.
Damn.
As it leaps over the wall, it pulls back that death shroud, and there is a hollow underneath it, and you hear a huge buzzing sound come from it, and suddenly all these small black insects burst forward from its chest.
Death bees.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's trying to soul reaver you.
Move my soul along. That's a 17 on the dice. 27.
27. Nice.
Thanks for that advantage, because the other was a 2.
You manage to dodge out the way, but you still take 10 piercing damage as these creatures just kind of like little sharp needles kind of graze your skin as they go past.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Go for it.
They make a deck save. We're both just like opening up the chest, like
No, you make a deck save.
no, you make a deck save.
I don't think that's going to be good enough. That's a 13.
Oh no, the save is a 14.
Close.
Hold on here.
Yeah.
Oh, rolled horribly. 3d10, got 6. 6 points of fire damage.
6 pints
Hey,
of fire damage.
6 pints.
Every little helps.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, damage is damage.
Damage. Damage is damage. It's something.
Oddly, it seems to do more than you initially expect it to.
Ooh, good to know. Fire. Fireball?
Second one of these creatures.
I can dodge it. Do it, Eugene.
I can protect you anyway.
You could.
I've got that ring.
Will come down this side and try and strike at Skia.
Yikes. That guy's got advantage.
He does, at least for his first attack. Pulls out from this robe and this huge bone sword comes out of nowhere. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Rude.
You take 10 slashing damage. Oh, and 12 necrotic. You feel your life force being drawn into this sword.
Okay. Cool.
It is the third one's turn.
Okay, let's get this over and done with. Come on.
This one runs down to Rock, and I need both Rock and Ashling to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Does someone like to roll for Rock, please?
Go on, Eugene.
Yeah, I'll do it.
He has a +7, by the way.
Okay, I got a 14 and Rock got a 21.
21. It's a 30-foot cone. Actually, I think Eugene, sorry, could you roll as well for me? I think he can angle it that way.
I got a 12.
A 12, okay. I am not rolling 10d4. What are you, crazy? So Ashling and Eugene, you take 24 piercing damage.
Ow! That's my
And
body.
Yep. And what did you roll for Rock?
A 21.
21. So he takes half of that. As you look down, you realise that you are both covered in these small black beetles that are crawling around.
Ew.
Ugh. So gross.
Ew.
I don't like that.
No.
So, with the banishment spell, do they have a chance to come back if they're resisting?
You're concentrating. It's a
No.
concentration, right? For a minute.
I didn't think about this. So they are back because I cast haste.
Ah, dang.
Sorry, everyone.
That's right. Should have kept him talking longer.
I kind of forgot all about it because it was before.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Before we
Before the
actually
break.
combat.
It was before the break, yeah. It was good. Yeah, whole different person then. They reappear. We'll just say they reappear at this point and they can take their action on the next round. Balance it out nicely. It is our overlord's go, Gilgriff the Generous, who looks down, points at... points... Let's see now. I didn't get a token for this.
Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Points towards Aisling, and there's a as crows manifest around her.
Sickening.
I need her and Eugene to... Okay, I borrow a small spectral crows to their point. Oh no, okay. Please make a make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Come on, you're
Sorry,
hardy.
do I need to do this too? Did you say?
Yes.
Is this a spell he's casting, or is
It is not. It is an innate
a
ability, I'm
thing
afraid.
that's happening?
Yeah.
It's fiend nonsense.
It's
Fiend
fiend nonsense.
I don't
Bloody
have
fiends.
the spell counter fiend nonsense.
Counter fiends.
You got to learn that spell.
Yeah. I got an 18 on the sex stave.
Okie dokie.
I got a 10. Rip.
So you each. So sorry. What did you get? Brain this evening apparently is not engaged. Could you repeat that for me, please?
I got an 18.
18 and Aisling?
10.
10. Aisling, you take. Oh, that's quite a lot. Ouch. 23 slashing damage. Eugene, you take 11 slashing damage. And 22 psychic damage, Aisling, and 11 psychic damage, Eugene.
Cool and great.
Oh no.
Okay.
For the benefit of you, they basically are hovering between these two plants.
Okay.
So, that is the wrong. So for about here. So if you move out of the area, you will. Come on, ping for me, please. Nope, not playing today. If you move out of the area, they will not cause you damage again.
Okay. Run away from them.
But I won't get an attack. They won't get an attack opportunity. Then.
They don't know. They're an effect rather than a creature.
All right, sweet.
The creature will also, as a bonus action, reach into a pouch at its side, pull out platinum and gold coins and start shoving it into its mouth.
Choices.
It regains some hit points.
Piss.
Oh. You need money to
It's
reveal?
a capitalism monster.
It's a capitalism monster.
Ew.
Oh my god, do you bleed gold?
That's cool though.
Stab him and find out.
Yep. Only one way to find out.
Could have been better, but he's still got some health back. Top of the round, there is a thumping sound and sound like something smashes in the temple.
Oh.
Great.
Take
and
into
great.
that what you will. And that will make it Skia.
Skia, quick question.
Yes.
Is it a free action to use my ring to just go, bad temple, it's bad?
You know what?
Don't come here.
Technically, it's casting the message spell, but I like that so
Okay.
much I'm going to allow it.
I appreciate that a lot. Because I'd like to use my bonus action to try insightful fighting on this guy again.
Amazing.
Okay, let's roll you. Oh, much better. Oh no.
Natural 20 for
a
27.
33.
Nice!
Rolled a 19 on the dice.
You can see that he's already actually taken a chunk of damage, and he is favouring his wing a little bit. That clutching of gold was a desperation thing.
Oh, you're already desperate. Beautiful. Then 3 attacks incoming.
Fuck 'em up, Skia.
The lowest is a... Oh, I don't know if that... Does an 18? 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Beautiful. All 3 hit. Do you want me to roll the damage separately, or is it okay to just roll it all in one go?
Or roll it all in one go. Tell me what it is. I know that you're using the magical blades, aren't you? So
Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. So we have 18. 18. 19, 20. 30. 40. 45. 46.
46 damage.
46
Good
points of
God.
damage. Because it's 3 attacks, 1 with sneak attack.
That was awesome.
I'm ready to go.
Amazing. In which case,
what is your deal?
as he will use a legendary action. In which case, to disengage and move, because he ain't stupid. This is not a stupid monster. He flies to the top of this roof here and goes, "The only game in town, my dear. Greed. And so much of it in this place."
Does that happen at the end? Is that like a reaction?
No,
Or
it's
is
the
that
end of...
the-
Sorry, that would be at the end of your go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I've got 40 feet of movement. I'll come. Oh, I've got 60 feet of movement. I'll come. But
Yeah.
I would have moved. So yeah. that's
Sorry,
fine.
yeah.
No. That's
I should have
good.
asked you if your turn was over. I got excited.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have moved anyway. So yeah, you're good. That's my turn.
Amazing.
Greed is the wimps.
Ashley! And, oh, sorry. No, that's Eugene. I've got that wrong.
It's me.
It is you.
Fireball. Fireball.
Not yet, just because I can't hit them all.
Oh.
Fair.
Sure.
I am going to instead cast Steel Wind Strike, and
Yeah.
I believe I can get all of them.
What's his spells?
It's 30 foot.
Oh yeah, they're all within 30 feet of you.
Counterspell.
I want to
Easy.
get
Oh,
Counterspell.
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 Counterspell. The counterspell.
Okie dokie.
Yes, you
Well,
do.
he's casting at 5th level.
Well, I wouldn't know that, so I guess I would cast it at 3rd level. No, wait. How many spell slots do I have? Yeah, I wouldn't know that, so I'll just cast it at 3rd level. So I have to roll for it.
No problem.
Oh, Eugene.
So if it's at 5th level, that's 15. I rolled a 19.
Cool. His spell fizzles,
do
leaving
this.
yours to go.
That's the arcane dance for counter spells, just that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 24, a 22, an 18, and 19.
Bloody hell.
Awesome. That will hit all
hit.
of them.
Sweet. Please bear with me while I do some rolling.
Actually, at home, I
Very
don't
good.
think you can see that. Oop.
Okay, so the first one, we'll say this is like the bottom one that's next to rock. That is 18, 26, 29, 37 points of damage for the one by rock.
37 to the one next
Oh
to
my
rock.
days.
What's going on here? Hang on.
$41 points to the one between me and Skia.
Bloody hell.
Yes. Eugene, take them all out.
Sorry, can you repeat that for me again?
41.
41, thank you.
And then 36 to the one on the other side of Skia. $38 points for the big guy. And then I need to appear within 5 feet of one of them.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Eugene, no!
Well, down there, I'm near all of them. If I appeared next to one of them, so the odds are better. They can't reach me up here. Just this
Nope.
guy.
The big guy can.
Yeah, but that's one. He can reach me wherever I am.
That's true. He's just fighting off these two, and it's like, yeah, Eugene. Eugene, no!
Wait, what?
Do you know how much damage you dealt with just that one round?
I've no idea.
It was 152.
It's a lot of damage.
Hell yeah.
It's such a powerful spell.
This level spell.
Awesome. Are any of them deadies?
None of them are dead. No.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's my turn.
Amazing. Ashling,
Yeah.
your turn.
You said that the crow hell was between these plants, right?
That is, if you stay where you are at the end, at the beginning of the Overlord's turn, you will take more damage.
Move.
Okay.
Move.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote to not stay where I am.
I elect not to stay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back to here. Am I out the fucking way of the crows now?
You are.
Alright, sweet. In that case, I'm going to use a couple of sorcery points and turn a spell into a bonus action. And I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at 5th level. So that means I get 6 rays. It starts with 3 and then I get 3 additional.
Okie dokie. Roll
I'm
your
gonna-
attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and send 3 rays after Big Lad and 1 ray each for the little shitheads.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Big Lad is a 30. to
30
hit.
will hit.
And then a 19 to hit any of the little ones.
90 will hit all of the little ones.
Okay. 14 to hit on another one.
14 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, one of them doesn't hit, and then that landed weird. And then, sweet, another 30 to hit another one.
That will definitely hit.
Okay, cool. So, yes. Do I need to roll for each ray? I don't think I do I?
Technically, you will need to, because obviously they're hitting different targets, and it will
but
vary.
if the 3 that are hitting the big guy, do I need to roll for each ray?
Yes, you would still need to roll all 3 dice for that one.
Okay, well, one of them's already hit him. That's a crit fail, so never mind. And the other one was another fucking 30.
Another one 30. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Amazing.
So
Have fun with your damage.
4 of them landed. So that means
Come on, please. There we go.
it's 8 damage on 1 ray that hits the big guy.
Yep.
Another 7 damage that hits the big guy.
Yep.
And then 4 necrotic, but you said that just disappears anyway.
That disappears, yes.
And then one of the smaller guys, ooh, lovely, gets hit with 12 damage.
12.
12. And the last one is 6 damage.
6.
And then, because that was a bonus, I'm going to use my full action to take a fucking potion, because I am
Yeah.
not have many of them. So I'm going to pop a greater healing potion at the same time.
It's not.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, I really should have done
Who needs
Whoa.
healing?
Roll for your healing. Roll for healing. Roll for healing damage.
that. I'm on top
Roll
of
for
the building.
healing.
Someone can get me up there,
It's-
right?
4d4 plus
What could go wrong?
4, 8, and 11, plus 4. Nice. Okay. Alright, lovely. That's my go. I'm going to stay where I am.
It's not. Ashing, stay alive so you can stabilise us all when we.
I feel like that by stabilising is just like whacking.
Yeah.
It's better dying on you. Stop it!
Wait.
Stop it!
Yeah, what's the range on that? Just out of
It's
curiosity.
touch, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Cool.
Yes, where the die goes touch. I haven't got this.
It's fine. It's not like we're on top of a building out of the way.
I'm gonna have to mirthful leap and save your ass.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
fine.
I'm not gonna die again, am I?
What? What are the chances?
It's harder to come back the second time. I'm just putting that out there. So we have it's Rock's go. He is going to look up at. Oh, for goodness sake, Eugene! And then swing his great sword at
Hey,
this
it was
creature.
the most logical choice.
So he will attack with the Fang of Navarra.
Kill this thing.
22 to hit. It already has Wrathful Smite on it.
Yes.
So he will. That's not stabbing. Why is that not stabbing? Should add his charisma bonus to that. I'll have a look at that later. So that's 12 points of slashing damage. 1d8 smite damage. Rolled an 8. And then, just for shizzles and giggles, he will pump a normal smite into it as well.
Kill this thing.
Yeah, that thing's toast. Yeah, so that creature disappears in... Well, actually, you think it disappears for a second, and then a corpse of something that looks like a human man falls to the floor on its place, wrapped in the death shroud.
These are people.
But they were already dead?
Here's hoping.
If not, they are now.
Let's not question it until later.
And I think he will 5, 10, 15, 20 go to there. And he didn't technically use his bonus action this turn because he cast Wrathful Smite last go. So I think he looks at how Eugene's looking, and I think he's going to upcast Healing Word at 3rd level. So it's 3d4 plus. And his Healing Word is just get out of there. 10. So it's 13 points of healing damage.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Well, that was fun. That one is dead, so we will take him out of the order. This one is not looking well. It does heal a little bit naturally as it goes forward. And it's going to try and hit you with its longsword again.
Okay. You can try.
So 2 attacks against Skia.
Come at me, bro.
First one's only an 11, that won't hit.
Nope.
Second one is a 18. I forgot that's at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Although you got hit last round, so does that...
so it's fine. It does. Yeah. It's the first one would have been at disadvantage anyway. Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Wait, no, it would be at disadvantage
Oh, it
because
would be
I've
at
not been
disadvantage,
hit since my turn because it resets on my turn.
Okay, lovely. That drops it down to a... Sorry, I can't even remember. It's 18, the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what he is to hit.
It's still an
Let's see,
18.
It's still an 18.
Boo. Yeah, that hits.
So you'll take 10 points of slashing damage and 11 necrotic damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are hitting hard. And then I just turn and wait for the other one like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is going to do the same. You are right there. However, he's still trying to pull himself back together after the swarm thing. And the sword just goes wide. It's twice. Just rolled terribly. Okie dokie. That one is dead. This one is going to... It's going to jump over these plants and try and hit Aisling.
Hey.
Rude.
Yeah.
So that's a dirty 20 to hit and an 18 to hit.
Ooh, shield.
Cool. Does that block both of them?
Yeah.
You throw up the shield and this sword just kind of scatters across it and it sparks and
Yeah.
it all
get
looks
vexed.
very cool. Very, very cool. That will make it the abhorrent overlords go. He looks down at Eugene. And he knows that you use counterspell. So he is going to cast Crown of Madness on you. Cool. Could you please make me wisdom saving throw, please?
25.
Eugene's so
25.
wise. He jumped off
Yes, you feel the literal needles trying to dig their way into your thoughts, and you just push them off. He snarls in your face. There's no profit left in this. He's going to try and fly away, I think. You can, of course, make an opportunity attack. Oh, no, you can't at the moment.
Can't.
No. So he's going to fly down here.
Oh, what's up, idiot?
You
in my territory now.
You're on my turf now. Skia, it is your go. Top of the round, you hear somebody like slamming through a door. And staggering towards the entrance of the temple. I think from where you are,
go on.
where you are, you can see a humanoid form in large, dark robes with a mace that seems to glow ever so slightly, kind of staggering towards the door, looking quite beat up.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. It's like, you better be here to help. If you're here to fight, there's a queue. Take her attacks on these guys in front of her. I'm going to try and do... I want my sneak attack. Okay, well, I'll do one attack against the one on my right first. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does indeed.
Okay. I'm gonna stick a bit. 11 points of damage.
11, he'll take it.
Is it still looking up?
He is still looking up.
Healthy?
Healthy-ish.
Okay.
Hard to tell. He's in these big robes with a death shroud, and he's quite clearly some sort of undead.
Okay, I'm gonna do insightful fighting as a bonus action to try and
Nice.
get my sneak attack. Oh yeah, it's another 33.
Cool. Yeah, these guys are not great at lying or hiding what they are. They're slow and they are jerky in their movement, which you kind of go, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So that is a oh my god, what is that? That is, what is 6 times 6? 36 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
36, 40. Wait, what is it? 36, 40, 46, 51, 53 points of
53.
damage.
It goes down as you stab yourself into. I need you to make me a quick dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. 17.
17, it's enough. You dodge out of the way as literally all these bugs explode out of him, and all that's left is this smaller humanoid shape, which just flops to the floor.
Sorry.
Interestingly, now you're kind of looking at them, you see all these insects, these dark insects on the underside have like a gold coin motif.
These are cool bugs.
Kind of fun. And then my last attack is on the other one, and that is a 20-something.
20-something will do the something.
Can't do math right now. It's,
Yeah, that's
28.
more than fine.
And that's just 10 points damage.
That still counts. Takes 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Something. I've used my bonus action. I'm not going to move and take the attack opportunity. Oh, that guy's gone down there. Yeah, and then that's my turn.
How you doing?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. Sorry. That's probably me spacing out ever so slightly.
That's alright.
Okay.
Theo, go forth. Cause chaos.
I am going to cast a 6th level fireball on that guy, the big guy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to
Sixth
make a
level.
dex save.
Is
Let's
that how many
go.
it is for
So-
6th level?
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's 11d6. I'm gonna roll
Yes.
the damage now and start counting.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah, fair.
I think this is funny. Dexterity saving throw. He does roll a 24.
Okay, so how
I am, however, curious if he can survive this even with that.
Come on, Theo.
Okay. So it's 10, 20,
How many points we got?
30. It's 42.
42 is enough.
Well, and then halved, so 21.
Theo, please describe how you finish off this creature.
Well, I think he just looks at him getting away, and he just desperately doesn't want him to get out of it and go and hurt someone else. So just says, "Profit from this," and then casts a massive fireball. Yeah, does the usual of like opening a portal, just opens above this thing, and I don't think he even sees it coming.
I think he registers just at that last moment. He looks up and goes, "Well, that looks expensive." As taking out a chunk of that building as well, I would imagine as well. He is char-grilled. I think you just about hear over the flames as he goes. It's like, "I will be back. I will take your souls and I will sell them to the cheapest bidder."
Blah blah blah.
And then he's gone.
You fixed capitalism, Eugene.
You're welcome.
On his demise, Skia, I need you to make me one more dexterity saving throw, and Aisling, I need you to do the same.
16.
16, it's enough.
Did you roll with advantage?
It was a 2 and a 6.
Cool. 17. You both dodge out of the way as the last scarabs of these creatures kind of just disappear off into the...
Ew, 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 ew.
And these forms fall to the floor, taking you out of combat.
Oh, thank God. What the
There is-
hell? We've been here 2 minutes.
I immediately check these people over, like, to see if I can recognize
You-
I
anything
think
about them.
Aisling sees you do that and kind of does the same thing with the one down here.
You pull back the death shroud. You find 4 bodies. All dead. All seem to have been dead for a little while. Aisling, you find a scruffy looking human man in like beat up leathers and light clothing, a few daggers on his person, some personal belongings that may or may not have belonged to him. Dark hair, like palish skin, particularly
Like
now.
Aragorn.
3 fingers, 1 finger removed on his right hand. And from the marking on there, as you look over, you kind of look as if it's been cauterized.
Okay.
Skia, the one of them to you is another human, slightly paunchier, older gentleman, like lots of laughter lines, like a handsome guy with lots of laughter lines from someone who easily smiled, like really nice rings on his fingers, very well dressed, like very dark skin, like braided hair that kind of is like very fashionably looped with gold clasps. The other one is a half dwarf. You believe the other half is human. She just has the scruff of a beard coming through from about 4 days of growth. She's wearing got red hair which has got pale blue streaks run through it. Her skin is ever so slightly dusky. She has a spellbook on her hip, which you recognize some of the sigils as being similar to some of the ones that Eugene uses.
Oh.
And you extrapolate she may be a summoner. You hear Rock go, "Oh God," as he pulls back to reveal an emerald scaled dragonborn.
Shit.
I want to
Well,
go over
we
to
can-
show her. Yeah.
Everybody rushes over.
Yeah.
Screw these guys. Dunk.
I think all these are like random, and although Ski has never met this person, there is a kinship nonetheless.
Eugene, from where you are on the roof, you see a tall, dark-robed figure with a hood pulled all the way up, kind of stagger out, just pushing their hand against the edge and just kind of staggers out, looking around what's going on.
I will teleport down from the roof.
Super cash.
And try and approach the robed person.
They are holding a long stick that looks like it's covered in runes, and the end of which is a glowing skull. As you approach, they hold it for a second, and they realise that you are not a threat, and they just put this, like they push the stave, and it disappears.
I want one.
And they hold back their hands
That's very cool.
as well.
Are you? Quick question. Are you the high celebrant?
There's a clicking for a second. Are you the high celebrant? And then another voice, yes, I am.
Okay. Are you okay?
And they
You look
pull
hurt.
back their hood, and they have a large white raven's head with black feathers poking through.
Ah.
Cool.
Ah.
You recognise a corvus, one of the rare bird folk who are from the same family tree as Kenku.
Are they repeating things like Kenku do?
Roll me a history check.
Oh yeah. Would I know that?
You don't know that.
I have a plus nothing and I got a 1.
Amazing. No, you have no idea. They're just pretty.
I'm just like, pretty bird.
They look over, they go, in your voice, they go back, are you hurt?
Well, sort of, but I'm fine.
They reach
do you
forward and they
need healing?
touch your shoulder, and there's a surge of energy, and you regain 20 hit points.
Nice.
Oh shit, my turn.
Do that for yourself. By the looks of things.
Rock is... He's not cradling this woman, but he's very gently laying her out respectfully. I think Skia, you know, her name indicates she's not true nobility, but she is from a dragonborn house nonetheless, and he is laying her out in the way that a member of a dragonborn nobility would be laid out. And there's a
Cool.
frustration to him.
I think she just sort of stands over and watches it for a moment, and then just like pulls up and like sits on one of the edges of the plant things and just marks another notch in her boot, and then goes to join these guys. We'll message over the ring again. That's like not a rush, but we found her. Get here when you can.
Voice comes back over. I understand, and we'll be there as soon as we're able. Thank you. The Corvid walks forward and kind of looks at you all expectantly, as if you might have questions for them, or vice versa, or answers.
What happened here?
Points at them. Points at the smoking crater that was a house.
Sorry.
Hey, it only sets fire to things that are like flammable, like wood.
Wave their hands as if to say they don't mind. They
It
under.
sets fire to things that are flammable.
Well, yeah, but the houses, they look like they're made out of brick. They'd be fine.
Only kills things that are mortal.
It's not an explosion, it's fire.
Yeah, it's fine.
In a voice that
also funny.
you don't recognise, they clack. Death comes for many, but only when it should. And in a different voice, I came to help. Rock is looking at them very puzzled. All you guys can make an insight check on this
Yeah,
person.
I was gonna want to do that.
29.
Oh, not 20 for 29.
Right.
I got a 26.
26. Skia?
Oh, sorry, 29.
29, 29,
Oh,
29, 26. Yeah, you guys all pick up the fact that they are deliberately playing up this ability to try and keep you offside so that they can get a better measure of you. Like, there's a
Play up what
two-way
then?
thing happening.
With-
They are reading you at the same time you're reading them.
Yeah.
What ability are they playing up? Sorry, they're speaking.
They're mimicking
Right.
things that they've heard.
Okay.
And you, occasionally you guys as well.
We actually are here looking for you.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so in the first place? And they kind of just lean against the wall ever so slightly. That would have gone also much clearer. Sorry about the mimicry. It's just lots of people hold on to some old things and they can reveal a lot when they're not expecting to talk to a person normally.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
I am calling of the final bell, but you can call me Calling if you like.
Sick.
They hold out a hand. May I ask who weakened the barrier on me enough that I could get out?
Oh.
My rescuers. You find people here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we did that. I'm Ashley. And these are my friends Eugene and Rock and Skia.
Being close enough, he reaches out and clasps your hand. It's a very, very big pleasure to meet you. All of you. Now, let's see what we can do about these poor, poor souls.
Yeah.
Could you, I'm sorry to press upon you, would you mind helping me move them all so that we can give them last
Yeah, of
lights,
course.
make sure that no one else is holding on to their souls?
Yeah.
Also, I'd like a little answer or two.
Yeah, Skia starts like picking them up.
You're a
She
wizard,
has
aren't
minus
you?
one to strength,
Kind of
so she does
sort
the
of
best.
putting a hand on Eugene's shoulder as he kind of moving. He's like, you're a wizard. Quite some extraordinary skill I saw there.
Yes, I
Do you-
suppose so.
Don't suppose you know how to talk to the dead, do you?
Actually, I don't, but I have an amulet that will help us do that.
Perfect. That will be great. It'll just make this whole thing go a little quicker. So, little bit about me, and kind of such the wrong energy for a deaf cleric. This
adore
affable, like bright person who's just very friendly, like gently tactile without being like invasive.
I love them.
And they just kind of come down and help you move the bodies. As you've already assessed, I'm the High Celebrant of they who wait beyond the veil. I do their bidding in the world of the living. And in this particular instance, we were trying to figure out why somebody was living beyond their means and how they were turning other people into non-living creatures. Didn't realize that I had found a greed demon.
Oh, is that what?
Gilgith was, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means
that was
that
a bit spooky.
they came from, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm hoping one of these four lovely people will have an answer or two.
Oh, they probably will. And I gesture towards the Dragonborn.
Ooh, yeah.
They were probably investigating this. I
Right,
bet they're
sorry.
probably one of the first ones to get turned, maybe? Or early ones.
In which case, you see me, I'm picking up there's some sort of connection there, or would you prefer Eugene to ask the questions?
Or you can do it. Eugene sort of holds out the amulet.
Oh, no, you did. No, I can't do it.
Okay.
A magical item like that, I think you just need to touch it to her and will the spell to activate. I could be wrong though.
And what do we want to ask?
Maybe, how did she know about the greed demon? What happened to her? Maybe, I don't know, are there others?
Oh, yeah.
And maybe who sent this or who they're working with. Like, that thing said it smelled like Empire on me. Which, why do fiends care about the Empire? So something like that?
Okay. I will cast the spell.
It doesn't happen the way you expect it to. You, having studied and read about the spell, you expect it to just pull the spirit of this person back temporarily to allow animation to the form. Instead, this amulet forms a small figure of a very beautiful, live emerald dragonborn hovering just above it, who looks confused for a moment before her eyes settle on you, and she smiles. And she waves back.
Hello.
Hi, you have questions?
Yes. Sorry to impose on your afterlife. We were just wondering how you died.
I didn't see them. they attacked me in the alley as I left the last lintel. All I caught was a flash of red hair and a sharp pain in my back. And then I was gone. There are worse ways to go, I suppose, but it's not the end I wanted.
You were investigating this thing.
I was investigating corruption through Ashore, and I had caught wind of some moneylenders who were trying to destabilize finances in the area. I had also heard a rumor about a fierce man who should have been dead a long time ago.
And do you know who that is?
I didn't know for certain, but I suspected it was Dogarth Harridan.
Yep. He is sort of less than dead these days.
But what was he doing here?
Mm-hmm.
She
do you know
kind of.
why he was here?
I had my suspicions only, and I suspected he had something to do with the destabilizations of finances. But it didn't feel like his work, like maybe somebody else's that he had come to look at.
Don't suppose you know who that would be.
Unfortunately not. It was nice to talk to you, and I wish you luck.
I've got one more question.
That's 5. I counted 5. Is that fair? All right, one more. I'll add one more.
No,
First time.
no, it's fine. I don't really have anything else to ask him.
She smiles, and she just turns a curtsy and then dances off as if she's disappearing, and then the body just settles gently. That is a lovely way to do that.
That was really pretty.
All right then. Oh, my turn. Any particular one you fancy talking to first?
This one's got 3 fingers. That might be interesting.
Oh yeah, there might be a fun story there at least.
Yeah.
Very well. If you have questions, ask them. If not, I will ask. If you're stuck. Places his hand on the head, and you see this rush of eldritch energy kind of run through him, and his feathers change. Those that were white and black, and those that were black turn white.
Oh.
And his eyes glow. Speak your truth. The figure green behind the eyes, energy kind of soothing through them. Calling looks at you and just nods if there's any questions you have for him.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Hunting for a place to hide. Chose the wrong place. Big man broke my neck for finding them. Shouldn't have been there.
Oh shit, you just did a whole bunch of things. Who are you hiding from?
Job gone wrong. Angry merchant. Tough guards. Already lost one finger. Didn't want to lose another. Rough history. I think Rock says in this area, if they don't tend to frown too much on theft, but if they openly catch people, they take a finger.
Yikes.
Okay. God, I don't know what else to ask. Do you have anyone we should tell of your death?
No. She's better off thinking I just left.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Calling Lisa goes, was this man alone? No. 2 others. Flame tattoos on their necks. Hard eyes. He was their leader.
How long ago?
4 months. Maybe more. Time is different now. Fools. Did that help?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Right.
Well, cleric's choice this time. I quite would like to talk to this young lady here. He presses his hand against this half-dwarf woman. How did you come to be in the service of that fiend? Summoned him. Bought my favor. Tricked. Who were you tricked by? Didn't say her name. Lots of coin. Red hair. Blue skin. Tusks.
Cool.
What was her plan? Wanted Greed Demon to break finances in Ashore. Cause chaos. Didn't care. Just wanted the coin. I'm getting a picture here. And he kind of holds the spell to stop any additional questions being misunderstood. Like points to any questions that you wish me to ask of her.
Maybe. Do we ask her how long ago this was? Is that worth it, or does it really matter if it happened yesterday or 4 months, 5 months ago, 6 months ago?
Probably going to be around the same time, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of history for Skia. This is before the throne room incident.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. Their plan was to just mess with the finances of this place. Does she know why? Or like,
Yeah, like to what end?
Why were they trying to destabilize the finances?
yeah.
From Merchant's Reach to Daklan, discrediting the money of Ashore would bring pirate princes back, cause a civil war, throw whole region into chaos, easy to take advantage of.
Okay. Yeah, no one's gonna look at the Empire if Asher and Declan are fighting.
Is that why you think they're doing it?
Yeah, or
Is it
maybe
distraction?
Empire is part of it as well. It's all a distraction.
If I may. Why Gilguth? Thought I could handle him. Thought I was strong enough. Didn't realize. Greed demon. Cunning. Sharp. Charming. I broke my own circle. And he took me.
Wait, guys, so were they expecting her to keep control of him? And
Sounds
because
like it.
she lost control, they just left this place, maybe?
Or your mysterious assailants didn't even care, because one way or the other.
That's true.
Yeah, whether the demon was under their control or not,
Yeah,
it
it
still
would
would
still do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could just leave it, drop it and leave it.
Yeah.
Last one.
Oh, yes, okay. This guy looks great. Will you ask him if I can have his rings? Because they look sick.
I think if he's dead, you can probably just take him.
It's not stealing if you ask though, so it's fine.
Again, same thing, that sharp intake of air, and this figure kind of floats ever so slightly. Who are you, friend? This woodfellow. Moneylender. Friend of the small folk. Do you know why you were killed? Yes. Lark Gelman, demon, tricked me. Thought he was an ally. Wanted me out the way. Turned out to be that fiend. In another guise. Why you? I had tabled a proposal that would ease the burdens of the poor while allowing those of us they owed money to get back what was owed. They would have had what they needed, and we would have gained much profit. Ashur would have grown rich.
That's why I wanted you dead.
Again, they offer the floor to you. Any questions that you may have?
I think Skia would ask the similar question of like, is there anyone that should be informed of your death, or like your body returned to?
It's a lovely question.
My husband. He must be beside himself. Give him that rest. We will see it done, friend.
Okay.
Last question, if you have it.
You probably know best, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so you just got killed because you were sort of standing in the way of the plan. Did he say he killed him?
Yes, he implied that the demon itself killed him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did you ever? What about asking if they've ever seen that red-haired woman, Tassus? If we could get more information.
Oh, so if they saw Callie?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
If any of you, Rock kind of walks up and makes an illusion of Callie Mishurst.
Yeah. Did you see this woman or interact with this woman?
Once she came to a meeting. Didn't stay long.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, that is all we can get from these people. I think it is about this time that your allies come into view. and you can bring them up to speed.
Yeah, I'll go and catch them up.
Sitting around with your new friend and these poor souls who got wrapped up in something much larger than them gives you all something to think about. And us, a good point to end today's episode.
A deeply sad.
So I'm going to cheer us up a little bit with some lighter music.
I'm still obsessed with the character design of this Grand Celebrant. My Christ.
I knew I wanted a raven, and then I was just like, and I just saw some stuff in some of the Kobold Press things about raven folk, and I was just like, I'm just going to run with this. And I was even at a point I was just like, this is what they're going to be like, and then I even found a piece of artwork that kind of went, yes, that's perfect, I'll borrow that.
It sounds like a raven, like not with albinism, but with like vitiligo or something.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Very much that sort of idea. Well, we'll find out a little bit more about crawling next week when our friends will be able to actively ask them some questions. In the meantime, my friends are going to tell you where you can find them and if they have anything coming up that you should keep an eye out for. We're going to go reverse order to where we started. So we're going to start with Charlie because we finished with her.
Oh my god. Alright, cool. Yeah, all my stuff is at charlievince.com. That's got my portfolio and a wee shop and link to my Instagram. I also have another Instagram that's got spookies in it, like slightly spooky. I don't know if I'm able to post links or whether it'll be like, no.
You should be able to. You've got moderator rights, so...
Cool. Well, I'm going to try and put one. Let's see if that
There you go.
works. Yeah, that's my slightly not kids book illustration stuff. But yeah, there's my 2 Instagrams. And I'm probably going to be doing some sales of some prints from that one at some point soon. And yeah, thank you, Nikki. And I'm a comedian now.
Oh my
did
god, you're so
my
multi-talented.
First go at
Well
improv.
done.
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks. Yeah, it was with Rule of Cool, which is a cool new group that we have started here in the fine city of Norwich. And yeah, it's D&D improv. So go and have a look at Rule of Cool on Instagram as well. And then you'll know when our next hilarious, ridiculous, chaotic improv session is going to be. It's D&D improv. And it's fun as hell.
Confirmed.
My face hurts so much after that first night from laughing at everyone who was playing with us.
I heard very good things. Unfortunately, Wayne and I couldn't make it because we had a day, but we will definitely come to the next one. It sounds like it was brilliant, and very proud of you guys for doing it.
Great.
Thanks. So yeah, look up Rule of Cool on Instagram, and that's us.
We will share it on our socials as well.
Yay!
Make sure
And
people are
also,
aware.
thank you everyone for coming and watching, and hi Mum, love you Mum, of course.
Hi, Charlie's mum!
Mum's a right trooper watching these later at night.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to wrap them up around about 10 o'clock so she can
It's like, it's Mum's bedtime.
It's Mum's
Come on.
bedtime. We gotta go.
That's
We gotta
my
finish.
bedtime as well.
Like, it's past 9:30. No.
What you all can't see is that we're all wearing our pajamas underneath these desks.
My bedtime's not for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh dear. Couldn't. Not anymore. Thanks, Charlie. We are going to bounce to Theo.
That's me. You can find my illustration and stuff on my website, which is theoblueillustration.com, and there's links there to where you can find me on other social media hell sites if you wish to.
Just because it's on fire doesn't mean it's hell. Just pretty close. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Theo. Michelle.
Me, hi. You can't find me. That's my secret.
Ha! Whether you want to or not.
Yeah, if you want to find me on social media,
Try it.
It's been on Trickster, but there ain't been I ain't posting there. on anything for years.
Yeah.
Because probably literally like a year. And guess what? That's so much better for me to not worry about posting.
Fuck yeah.
But occasionally, I do still do art. Like, it's part of my job, my full-time job. But also do it on the side. And I will occasionally just post fun things and put them in the Discord. So if you're joining us there.
Brilliant.
Hang out in
Thank
Discord.
you. Yeah, come and hang out in our amazing
It's where all
Discord.
cool kids hang out. It's like under the stairs emo kid hangout, except on the internet.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Michelle. That just leaves me.
Yeah.
I am going to have to put in my own thing this week. How rude. I am Chris Mepham Art. Wherever your media is social, you can find most of my stuff in the wonderful link tree that is now in chat where it is. I am also the voice most of the time between Some Other Heroes social media. So again, same places at Some Other Heroes. I got stuff in the works. I'm spinning a lot of plates, and I'm hoping that some of them kind of fruit stuff. I've posted this morning some of my more recent artwork for Portfolio Day, and I also and I also revealed that I am working on a new Dragonborn token set based on the 2024 update to the dragons in Dungeons and Dragons. So you pop along, see how they're going. They're all in pencil at the moment. More coming soon, and there is a tiefling pack in the works as well. Tieflings and Dragonborn,
So beautiful.
the two missing genders. We will be back next week, definitely with our Wayne, one way or the other. Even if he has to stand right here.
I want Wayne to play the whole game just stood in that corner just yelling things.
Yeah.
Just sat in the corner.
The way his voice carries, because he knows how to project, he would do that very well.
Back of the theatre.
Back of the theatre. Yes, we missed you this week, Wayne.
Miss you, Wayne.
But completely understand, and hopefully he
Mum
will be back with us
Mum
next
misses
week.
you a lot. She told me.
In the meantime, you lot have an amazing week ahead. Roll dice, tell stories, take care of one another. You're beautiful and we love you. Mwah.
Love you, bye.
Bye.